Okay, Steve. Hey, how you doing? It's Mark Scott. I wanted to say hi. I wanted to make you a quick little screenshot video here and give you a few ideas about what you can do with your website. I was looking at it. We talked about maybe doing some kind of barter type situation, some kind of trade. So I'm here at your website, and a couple things that I see right off the top is that um, this area here could be a really eye-rich feature for you, a header. You could make, or I could do it for you, I could make a nice slider where you have several images sliding um, to sort of highlight some of your custom work. Take some of the great photographs that you have, or we can maybe get some going for you. So I would definitely use this space here with your logo, maybe watermarked, or um, have the images have your logo on it as they slide by. I'll give you an example on my website here, um, growmylocalbiz.com. Um, there's a slider here. They fade in. I only have two right now, but you can have five, six, seven different images going at once. The other thing that I notice is that on some of your posts, you have pictures, but you can have the text wrap around the pictures rather than, I noticed here you have them below, and where else did I see it? I think I saw it on your blog. Um, yeah, you have a block of text, then you have some images, then another block of text and some images. And the great thing about that is you can make the text wrap these images so that it's more contiguous. Okay. Um, so those are a couple things that just, off the top of my head, this is a fairly up-to-date blog post, August 9th, about a month and a half old. I would keep these timestamps fresh, right? In other words, I would blog a lot because it's a good way to keep the content fresh and new and always increasing. That's one of the main things about websites as far as being found, as far as ranking specifically in Google, is that you want to have a lot of content. I notice here you have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, and then you have these pages here. That's good. You have a decent amount of content. And then so the blog is a way to keep fresh content coming in, because the first thing that Google looks at is how much content you have. The reason why is that Google wants to render the most authoritative search results possible. It wants to be the best search engine ever. It already is, but there's still Bing, there's Yahoo, there are other search engines that are competing. And the way that search engines compete, the way that they dominate, specifically Google, is by rendering the best search results possible. So when you go to search, you want to make sure, like I have this here, custom guitars Maryland, and I noticed here you are on page 2. If And then here's the other thing you can do, these local listings, we can get you on these local listings as well, so that you show up hopefully within this, what is called the 3-pack of local listings. And then if you click more custom guitars, then you'll see your other competition, and here you are. But there's a way to get you to rank higher so that maybe you be part of that 3-pack. Okay. And again, it's about Google is mostly concerned with authority. And the way they determine authority is, first of all, great content. The second way that you can beef up authority is by having a lot of links to your website from other websites. There are a lot of ways to go about that. One of the easiest ways to do it is obviously through social media. I see that you, on your website, you have Instagram and you have Facebook. That's a nice start. I would also, Twitter. I would use Yelp, Foursquare, and all the other, even LinkedIn. As much social power as you can develop, I would develop that. But not just social media, you want to also get links from other websites. And the easy way to do that is to go get what they call citations. And that means that you're listed on, you have your Google Plus page, you have a Yahoo Places, you have a Bing Places, you have Merchant Circle, you have Hot Frog, you list your business on all of these places that list local businesses. Manta, Yelp, Yext, there's a shit ton of them out there. And the more that you get your place listed on those, the better you're going to rank in Google. First of all, on the local listings, I'm just curious here. What if I put custom made guitars? Maryland. All right, of course, Paul Reed Smith is going to be number one. And, and here you are actually on page one, which is good. You're down lower than, say, Free State or McCubbin and Philtone, and you want to get higher. Let's do handmade guitars in Maryland. All right, here we have, and you're basically a handmade shop, right? So you have McCubbin, you have PRS. You see that? And then let's see if we can find you here. You're on page two. Now this should be a pretty easy win to get you on page one with this search criteria here, handmade guitars, Maryland. Okay, that's pretty low-hanging fruit there, and I could get you ranking pretty quickly and get you up where you should be on page one, right? And then climbing in page one. And the way I can do that for you is we get the website optimized. There's several kinds of optimization. There's on-page optimization, and then there's off-page optimization. Off-page is what I just talked about, having those links coming in, which basically establish you as an authority in the eyes of Google, okay? And they're going to rank you based on what kind of perceived authority you have based on the content, based on links. All right, so we can get you, I think, climbing up page one. Then what I would do, as a web content writer, as a web designer, as someone who's well versed in search engine optimization, SEO, is I would start looking at what these other guys are doing, right? Okay, well that's a Facebook page. That's a link to a Facebook page, but I would go, let's go to the guitar builders and luthiers. I would see what they're doing, and then I would outpace them with the amount of content that they have. Look at this, PRS has a Wikipedia. That's huge. This is gold because Wikipedia is exceptionally authoritative in the eyes of Google. If you had one link from Wikipedia to TrulyStrings, that would give you a lot of SEO juice. All right, so that's off-page SEO. Then on-page SEO, search engine optimization, is making sure that you have proper keywords, crafting your content in a way that reflects the kinds of search terms that you want to rank for, and then making them fit organically in your text so that when the search bots go creeping through the interwebs, they find that your pages, by the way, pages rank, websites don't rank, entire sites don't rank, pages rank. So what you want to do is make each page rank for a unique key phrase or keyword or keyword can be a couple words, right? Custom handmade guitars is a keyword in the lexicon of SEO, all right, in the nomenclature of search engine optimization. Um, so you want to have, so for guitar repair and modification, I would have, the other thing is you want to have the proper heading and you want your pages to be structured with a header, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, etc. You want all of these pictures to be named because these also, the way they're tagged, it's called alt text, and what they're named also beefs up your standing in search. Okay, so there's a lot of it's a lot of work, and it's something I spend almost all of my day every day doing for my clients. I have probably about 12 to 15 active clients right now where I'm doing their website and I'm doing their social media, their search engine optimization. So I just wanted to let you know these are just a couple thoughts that are just off the top of my head as I peruse your website, as I search on Google. There are some easy wins for you. I'd be happy to work out some kind of trade with you. Let's go with handmade electric guitars and see what happens. Oh, okay. Here's another thing. These are ads. Usually you'll see them up top and down at the bottom, and a lot of times on the side. In this industry that is handmade guitars, boutique guitars, custom made guitars, you're not going to have as many ads, I don't think, as you would if you were, I don't know, looking for DUI attorneys. Not that I've ever had one, but I have a client that he's a DUI attorney, and look at all so you have all the ads up here. Then you have what they call the local listings. This is Google's 3-pack. Then you have these ads on the side. Okay, this is a common search engine results page, or SERP. Then you have what's called organic listing. What we want to do, and this is free, but it takes a lot of work, we want to rank you organically, okay? Because there's this phenomenon now called ad blindness. People they want to see what's legit, so they'll come down here, right? Or they'll come here. But if they see that someone's paying for ads, it just in a way, it sort of takes a little sheen off the authority. All right? So that's just a couple things off the top of my head that I think that we can do for you. By the way, my website here is growmylocalbiz.com, and I provide resources for entrepreneurs. I wrote a book, and you can download the free ebook. I think it would be very helpful for your business just to sign up here, your name and email, and then you would just download the free ebook. It's a PDF. And as you can see with my website here, for this project, I have a lot of websites for a lot of projects, but basically I have all the same, I have a blog that's continuously being updated. As late as today, I just put 6 ways to write persuasive content. I just posted this morning, September 26, 2015. So I'm cutting edge. I'm going to stay on top of the game, right? And with this site, you can see your blog posts here, and then I have on sidebar, I have these widgets where I have my Facebook like page. I have 4,374 likes, right? Then I have, you can, this is, if you want to become a member, you can click that and you go to the membership place. This is where you can subscribe to my email, and a little video with me, okay? Um, so I would get the book and I would start reading it. I think it would help you tremendously. And if you're ever looking for a coach or a consultant, that's me too. I do that small business coaching and consulting. I help entrepreneurs. All right, but for now, I would really like to help you with your website, and I think we could take it to the next level and get you ranking um, in pertinent spaces. Number one, page one, right on Google is the goal. Handmade, okay. So look, handmade electric guitars, Maryland. Now, what are the chances someone's going to type all of that in? I don't know. We could test it out. But you're the third position on here, so that's really good. You're still below Paul, which you're going to be because he's got a Wikipedia backlink. He's got tons of shit ton of content. All right. If we take out electric, we just go handmade. All right, so we want to get you ranking for all of these terms. You're on page 2 for that keyword. All right, so I won't bore you anymore, but I just wanted to give you an idea. I should have done this a couple days ago, but I've been so busy gigging and at night and then doing websites by day. Um, but I can help you out. If you want to work out a trade, I'd be happy to do that. All right, my brother. Take care, buddy. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.